Today we are going to start with exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral. I'll just revise the property because you all have done this in school. Okay, children, suppose I give you a circle like this. Okay, suppose I give you a circle like this, and then suppose I give you a circle like this with a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, imagine A, B, C, D is the cyclic quadrilateral. Just imagine at this point C, I am extending the line further. Okay, at that point C, I am extending the line further towards the right hand side. Remember, children, it is a straight line. BC was a straight line. So from that point C, I am extending the line. So till wherever the line is extended, that is a straight line. From point B till the point it has ended. Say, for example, this point is E. From B to E is what? A straight line. Now you have to understand how do we derive the or what is exterior angle property of a triangle. Children, imagine the exterior angle created at vertex C. Imagine the exterior angle created at vertex C is equal to x degrees. In that case, the opposite interior angle, I repeat, the opposite interior angle, that is angle A, will also be x degrees. This is known as exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Am I clear with this? Exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Kindly make a note of this. So here you can say exterior angle C is equal to opposite interior angle A. And this is known as exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Please do mention the name cyclic quadrilateral, otherwise they will not give you marks because there is exterior angle property in a triangle also, isn't it? So don't get confused. This is exterior angle property pertaining to a cyclic quadrilateral. That name cyclic quadrilateral should be mentioned. All right. So if you have understood this property, can you all see from there? Huh? If you have understood this property, very good, Freddy. Let's solve the sum. They have given you angle BCE. They have given you angle BCE as 80 degrees. So in that case, children, they are asking us, and this angle BAC is equal to 25 degrees. Two of the angles are given, and they are asking us to find what? CAD. Where is CAD? Over here. How much would be CAD? Very simple. Children, you know that this whole angle BAD will be how much? The whole angle BAD will be how much? That will be 80 degrees. Why? What is the reason? Because the exterior angle formed at vertex C is how much? 80. So the opposite interior angle, the whole of angle E should also be 80 degrees, right? I'll erase this portion. Huh? Yeah. So you are asked to find what is angle CAD. That would be the whole of 80 degree minus this portion. Do you all agree with it? Minus this portion, which is 25 degree. And that is equal to how much? 55 degrees. Make sense? Huh? It makes sense. 55 degree. And within brackets, you should mention exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral CQ. Second point, angle CBD. Angle CBD. For CBD, I think you need to draw a line segment from D to B. How will you find angle CBD? Very simple. How much it would be? 55, no? How much you got for this? Angle CAD? 55. So how much would be for angle CBD? CBD will also be 55 degree. Why? Because it is the angle subtended by the same chord on the circumference. Right? So please write angle CBD is also equal to 55 degrees, angle subtended by the same chord, ASSC. Can't be right? DCB. DCB will be 100 degree. This one. That is 25 degree. Yeah. But have they asked you? No, I think. They haven't asked you that. Now, what they are asking us, children? The next? Yeah. No admission today. All right. So let's start. Children, the last one, angle ADC. What would be angle ADC? Now, 100 degree? Oh yeah, co-interior angles, isn't it? Children, you know AB is what? Parallel to DC, isn't it? Then you know this whole angle is equal to how much? 80 degrees. So how much would be angle ADC? It would be 180 minus 80, and that is equal to 100 degrees. You all agree with this? That is equal to 100 degrees. Why? The sum of the co-interior angles between two parallel lines is always 180 degrees. Agreed? Children, you can do in multiple ways. Whichever is the shortest method, just follow that. Okay, so the same question you could have found by using other properties of circles. So it does not matter which property you're using. Let it take 3 to 4 more additional steps. As long as you are getting the right answer, you deserve to get full marks. Okay? So don't just limit yourself with what I teach. You know multiple methods, multiple properties. See which property will help you the most and in the shortest period of time. All right. Fine, children. So the sum is done. I want to see how many of you will solve this. Second question. Very good. Amal, Joel, everyone has solved. Good job. Ron, Rian, Maria, keep the camera on. Afnan, Gautam, Harni, Gopika, Aditya, good evening. Keep the camera on. Very good, Freddie. Are we done? Monish, solved it? Do the second part, third part, fourth part. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Children, both AD and BC are what? Equal chords. That means whatever angle this chord AD will subtend on the circumference, the same will be the angle subtended by chord BC on the circumference. BC on the circumference. If you notice, chord angle subtended by chord BC on the circumference is given to you. Angle A. Now think over it. Got? Sandra? How many of you solved online? Maria has solved. Freddy has solved. Okay. I'm waiting for the others. Caitlin, Janice, Gopika, Joel, Harini, Salim. Very good. Rian, Nabil, Gautam, you start coming for offline classes. Very good, Joel. Try doing it, children. One last minute. One of you give me this answer. How much will be the final? Angle BDC. Angle BDC will be how much? Will be angle BDC. And come where if the steps are not correct. I'm going to give you nicely today. All right, let me check the answers. Joel, Caitlin, very good. Ron, yeah. All right, now listen. Discussion time over. Now listen to me. Children, so they have given you angle BAC is equal to 30 degrees. So can't I say angle BDC will also be 30 degrees? And what is the reason behind it? Angle subtended by the same chord BC on the circumference of the circle, right? Now, they are asking us to find angle BCD. This is the angle which you have to find. Children, if you had taken this triangle, if you had taken this triangle BCD, you would have got this angle as 30. This angle was already given to you, which is 70 degrees. Can't you find the third angle of this triangle? That is angle BCD. Now you just have to use angle sum property. So when you use angle sum property, you will get angle BCD is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree plus 30 degrees. That is equal to 180 degrees minus 100 degree. How much it is? 80 degrees. Angle sum property of a triangle. I asked you what is this angle, Anuki? Okay, so the first part is done. I'll mention it here, 80 degrees. The second question, how many of you got? Raise your hand. All right, what is the answer? 50 degrees. I think online also, many of them have answered 50 degrees. Let me help you with that. Now, the second question is, finding the value of angle BCA. Where is angle BCA? Achha, this portion. This angle you have to find. This is your B, this is your A, and this is your C. They're asking you to find how much is angle BCA. All right. So what idea you can apply? Children, are DC and AB are parallel? No, they are not parallel to each other. So I think you can say this angle is equal to 70 degrees. Can I say that? Because you know how much is the angle subtended by chord DC on the circumference of the circle. How much it is? 70 degrees. Did you notice this? Angle DBC, it is 70 degrees. So can't I say angle DAC will also be 70 degree? Because both angle DAB and DAC and DBC, they are subtended by the same chord. Children, can you visualize it? This is your chord DC. Okay, this is your angle DBC. How much is given to you? 70 degrees. Now, if I ask you, how much would be angle DAC? Angle DAC will also be equal to 70 degrees. And what is the reason behind it? Both angle DAC and DBC are the angles subtended by the same chord on the circumference. All right, so I can write here 70 degrees. Now, what was the question? To find BCA. That's this angle, BCA. Children, you know that this whole angle, C is equal to how much? It is 80 degrees. All right. Now, you know that this whole angle is equal to how much? 100, because it is 70 plus 30, right? It is 70 plus 30, which is equal to 100 degrees. Children, they are asking us to find only angle. Is there any other way? 30. No, wait a minute, children. Wait a minute. Not alternate angles, because they are not parallel lines. Children, I will show you an easy method. Wait a minute. In the beginning, I said something, no? That the given two chords are what? Equal chords. Equal chords subtend equal angle at the circumference. So can't I say this angle is equal to 30 degrees, angle DCA? I can say that. You know what is the reason? Children, I'm going to erase everything, huh? Otherwise, you will get confused when I teach. Now listen. You know that chord BC, chord BC is subtending how much on the circumference? 30 degrees. You all know this. You know chord BC and chord AD are what? Equal chords. And you also know equal chords subtend equal angle on the center and on the circumference. So if BC is subtending 30 degree at point A, can't I say AD will be subtending 30 degree at point C? I can say that. What is the reason behind it? BC and AD are equal chords. Now make sense? All right. Now children, you also know that the whole angle, children, the whole angle C was how much? 80 degrees. Very good. The whole of the angle C was 80 degrees. Okay, the whole of the angle. Out of which this portion is how much? 30 degrees. They are asking us to find which angle? Angle BCA. So how much will be angle BCA? BCA will be the whole of 80 minus 30 degree, and that is equal to 50 degrees. So at that instant, this property should go through your mind that equal chords are given. That means they will subtend equal angles on the circumference. Joanne, is it clear? That side, everyone? Online, everyone clear? Freddie, Janice, Maria, Caitlin, Joel, Salim, everyone? Huh? So now, how will you write the statement and the reason? That I will show you. Children, the first statement that you will make is angle, silence, listen to me. Angle ACD is equal to what? 30 degree. Angle subtended by the, angle subtended by equal chords. Angle subtended by equal chords. This is the appropriate reason which you can mention. Angle ACD is equal to 30 degree, angle subtended by equal chords. I think I am clear. So this implies angle BCA is equal to the whole of 80 degree minus this 30 degree. That is equal to 50 degrees. No need to mention any reason because it is understood. The whole of the angle was 80, out of which you are just subtracting the other portion 30 degree. So the balance portion is what? 50 degrees. All right. I hope there is no doubt. Fine. Now, children, Amal, is it clear? Let's find angle ABC. ABC, children. How much? 100 degree. Yeah, very simple. Because you know, angle ABD will be how much? 30 degrees, isn't it? So ABC means the whole angle B you have to find. The whole angle B will be what? A combination of 30 and 70, which is equal to 70 degrees. All right. So children, how will you write the statement? This way. First, you will mention angle ABD is equal to what? 30 degrees. Mention the reason. Angle subtended by the same chord. Okay. So this implies the whole of angle ABC will be 30 plus 70, which is equal to 100 degrees. Okay, no need to mention any reason because it is quite obvious. It's just the sum of the two angles. Any doubt, Joanne, Arthur, Albina? No doubt. This side? No doubt. Online students, if you have any doubt, please do unmute and speak. Okay, don't send any message in the chat box because I'll not be frequently looking into it. Just unmute and ask me. Next question, angle ADB. I think that was also an easy question to solve. How much ever is angle ACB, the same will be angle ADB, isn't it? ACB you found in the second part of the question. So the same will be angle ADB, which is 50 degrees over angle subtended by the same chord. Sachin, Joshua, clear? Monish? Very good, children. Very good. Harni, Ron. Children, question number 3 is on the screen. Do it fast. So B will be 30. And even ACD will be 30. And ACD will be 30. The bottom has been submitted by UC on the surface. The same will be submitted by UC on the surface. So whatever the submitted of body on the surface, that will also be because that is submitted by the same body. Chord AB is submitted, ADB, the chord AB is submitted. That means these two angles are submitted by the same. So whatever has this angle, 50 degrees. Write the statement and the reasons properly. Mass to show that there is no one number. ये बाहर भी रेट क्या लिखा है? The previous question. He is not alive. He is time up. How many of you solved it? Only Joel and Harni. Rian, keep the camera on. Joel, Gopika, Harni. Maria, I think 166 is wrong. 160, 160, 116. Maria is saying 166. Anybody else? 116. Okay, fine. Good job. Caitlin, keep the camera on. 30, 32. First answer. Perfect. Joanne, what's the answer? Jeevan, what is the answer? No? All right. Now you do it. Discussion time over. Now I'll help you. Okay? Listen. Anoki, listen. In the given figure, AD is a diameter. Children, AD is a diameter. Suddenly, which property should go through your mind? Angle subtended by diameter is 90 degree on the circumference. So this whole angle, okay, this whole angle is equal to 90 degrees. All right. Then O is the center of the circle. AD is parallel to BC. Children, this line segment AD is parallel to line segment BC. Angle CBD is equal to 32. All right, that is given to us. Then they are asking us to find what is angle OBD. Only one angle you had to find, no? Angle OBD, 32 only. Okay. Very good. Caitlin is saying 32. All right. So how many of you got 116? I think only two of them have. There. OBD is what we have to find, right? No, I am asking you how much is angle OBD? 32 degree. All right. Everyone has the same opinion. Ron, 32. All right. Amal, 116. I don't know why you people are saying 116. Anyways, let's check it. OBD. This angle you have to find. Pay attention. This is the angle which you have to find. If I ask you what is OB and OD, radii of the same circle, children, we are just observing the figure, right? We are not solving it yet, just observing it. So what is OB and OD? Radii of the same circle. So in that case, triangle OBD happens to be what? An isosceles triangle, isn't it? In an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. So somewhere you can make use of the properties of which triangle? Isosceles triangle, right? Now, children, can't I say this angle is equal to 32 degree? I can say that because when two lines are parallel to each other and you have a transversal, if this angle is 32, this angle must also be 32 degrees, alternate interior angles. Now in triangle OPD, just now I mentioned what kind of a triangle it is, isosceles triangle. So if this angle is 32 degree, this angle should also be what? 32 degrees. Isosceles triangle. There is no need to mention the whole sentence. Base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. No need to mention it. Just put isosceles triangle. That's enough. All right. Maria, did you follow it? The other students? Janice, Joel, Nabil. Maria, is it clear? Yeah. Amal, is it clear? I think you also went wrong somewhere. Shall I move on? Okay. Question number 4. Sachin, did you follow? Huh? Here in this case, you could have applied alternate interior angles because they have given two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, do it fast, children. Nabil, I have asked you to come for offline classes, but you never do it. A is over here. Third, first one is 70. Second one is, third one is, I'll give you only 2 minutes for all the three parts because it is very easy. All right. All right, students. Very good. Maria, Gopika, then Rian, Caitlin, Harni, all right. Ron, very good. Aditya, did you solve it? Aditya, solving it? Okay. Very good, Caitlin. Now, children, your time is up. 2 minutes over. The silence. The moment I start explaining, you should keep your mouth zipped. Okay, listen. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle, right? O is the center of the circle. Then angle DAE is equal to 70 degrees. Where is DAE? DAE. This angle is what? 70 degrees. They are asking you to find angle BCD. Where is BCD? BCD. All right, this one. Children, don't you feel that this BCDA or ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral? If you have drawn the circle like this with the center, this point is A, this point is B, this point is C, and this point is D. And if you connect A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A, what shape you're getting? It's a cyclic quadrilateral, isn't it? Now, children, in this cyclic quadrilateral, at this vertex A, in this cyclic quadrilateral, at this vertex A, you are getting exterior angle is equal to 70 degrees, right? The best way, children, you redraw the figure, you recreate the figure. Okay, you recreate the figure by mentioning only those portions which are going to help you to fetch the answer. So I just drew the cyclic quadrilateral ABCD and extended the line further towards the right. So that I get exterior angle as 70 degree. And you all know, according to the exterior angle property of a cyclic quadrilateral, exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. So this angle has to be how much? 70 degrees. First one is solved. Very good. I think most of the students got it. How much will be angle BOD? The most easiest one, isn't it? Exactly. It is 140 degree. Why? Because angle subtended by a chord at the center is twice the angle subtended on the circumference. Very good. And OBD, children, OBD, this angle. You know what is OB and OD? Radii of the same circle. What kind of a triangle it is? Isosceles triangle. So children, the central angle is what? 120. So these two angles will be equally distributed. So you'll be getting 180 degree minus 140 degree whole divided by 2, which is 40 by 2, and that is equal to 20 degrees. Over. All right, and you just need to mention isosceles triangle. Are you all following it, children? Children, 80% you have done well. Only 20% you are lagging here and there. That is just because you are not able to implement the properties at the right time. But that will come. Once we start with the revision sessions, that will also happen. Okay, so be happy with whatever you are doing right now. Okay, so all the 4 questions are over. Very good, Janice, Caitlin. Online students, any doubt? Shall I move forward? I wanted to teach you tangent properties. Okay, tangent properties will get over very fast. Okay, and very simple also. Yes. Okay. Next lesson, Ano. Tangents and chords. Is it a different chapter in Selena? All right. Because in ML Agarwal, it's merged together. Circles, tangents, and chords. Selena, it is given separately. All right. Concepts are the same. Yeah. Arthur? Parada, pettu vara. Okay. Children, take a 5-minute break and then we'll start the new chapter. All right? Yeah. Go freshen up and come. Yeah. Discussion over. Break is over. Sachin. So, switch on the camera. Online students. നീ നാളെ ബുക്കിൽ അത് വരുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് തിരിച്ചു പോകണം കേട്ടല്ലോ. എടാ എന്നാലും നീ ആയിട്ടില്ല ട്യൂഷന് വരുന്നത് ആകെ ഒരു സബ്ജക്ട്. നീ അതിന്റെ ബുക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടില്ല. നാണം ഉണ്ടോ നിനക്ക് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് കയറി വരാൻ? അതുകൊണ്ട് 2 സബ്ജക്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും ഒരെണ്ണം കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ഒരെണ്ണം കൊണ്ടുവന്നിരുന്നത്. ഇതൊരു തുണ്ട് പേപ്പറുമായിട്ട് വന്നേക്കുവായിരുന്നു. Yeah. Let's start. Tangents and chords. Okay. You will not face any difficulty in this chapter because properties are, just of the standard of LKG and UKG. Okay. Substandard properties you will learn. So it's very easy to store it in your mind. Trust me, children. Okay. See the first property. Imagine you have a circle with a center O. All right. The first property. I am going to draw the radius of the circle. All right. Imagine OA is the radius. I'll plot A over here. OA is the radius. You all know what a tangent is because in physics you must have learned tangents. What is a tangent? Forget about physics. You have already done tangents in school. What is a tangent? Nerdy. Boundary. 1% at a time. Online students also be ready with the answer. See, ഈ വടിയൻ അണ്ണാക്കി കുത്തി കയറ്റും. മിണ്ടി പോയിക്കരുത്, ശബ്ദിക്കരുത് പഠിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കാൻ. You're almost there. Very good. Monish, no answer. You can give me a rough idea, no? Yes, sir. That is perpendicular to the radius. No, I'm not asking you the property of a tangent. I'm asking you what a tangent is. Through the circumference? At 1 point. Perfect. Very good. That is the proper definition of a tangent. Online students also had the same thing. Yeah, Maria also touches the circumference of the circle. But Maria, you missed out on that most crucial point. That is, it touches only at 1 point. So remember, children, you have a circle like this. Okay. I am going to draw a straight line. I am going to draw a straight line in such a way that the straight line touches at only 1 point on the circumference. That is known as a tangent. And just for your additional information, let me teach you what a secant is. Okay, what a secant is. Imagine you have a circle with a center, and if you are able to draw a line which passes through the circle touching 2 points on the circumference, that kind of a line is known as what? A secant. Can you please make a note of this? Because in class 11, you are going to learn this. Okay. Secant, not into halves. It can go through any 2 points on the circumference. It's not 2 halves. It cannot be. You show me. No, you sit there. Take that page, I'll come. Wrote the definition. Sorry, did you draw the figure and write what a tangent is? That? So tangent is a line which passes through only 1 point on the circumference. What is a secant? Secant is a line which passes through 2 points on the circumference. So I'm going to erase this figure. All right. You have learned what a tangent is. Now, children, let's learn the first property of a tangent. And the property says, if you have a circle with a radius, and if you draw a tangent through this point A, okay, imagine AP is a tangent. What is AP? AP is a tangent. What is OA? OA is the radius. So children, if in case, okay, if in case OA and AP intersects each other at this point A, that means the radius and the tangent intersect each other at that point A, then the angle created between the radius and the tangent will always be 90 degrees. Kindly make a note of this. And how will you write the property, children? Angle between the tangent and the radii is 90 degrees. That's all. Did you all write it? So whenever you will apply this property, this statement you are going to mention. Angle between tangent and a radii is 90 degrees. Understood? Very simple to understand, children. Radius is there, tangent is there. At the point wherever it intersects, the angle will be what? 90 degrees. Okay. Second property. Maria, Freddie, everyone clear? Caitlin, Aditya, Joel, Janice, Salim, Nabil, Amal, clear? Harini, Gopika. All right. Second property. Imagine you have a circle. Imagine you have a circle with center. I am drawing two tangents on the circle. Okay, this is the first tangent and this is the second tangent. Remember children, I am drawing two tangents from an external point B to the circle. The first tangent is touching, children, the first tangent is touching the circle at point A and the second tangent is touching the circle at point B. The property associated in such a scenario is whatever is the length of PA, that will be the length of PB. Okay, whatever is the length of P to A, the same will be the length of P to B also. So in short, I can say tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal in length. What is it? Tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal in length. PA is equal to what? PB. That's it. PA is equal to PB. Was that easy? PA is equal to PB. Whatever is the length of PA, the same will be the length of PB. That's what I said. There is a length, no, Pavish? Length of PA, then length of PB, both the lengths are going to be the same. That means if PA is equal to 12 centimeter, then PB will also be equal to 12 centimeter. That's what I meant. All right, followed it. So this was the second property. Okay, statement. Tangents from an external point. Tangents from an external point to the circle are equal in length. Are equal in length. Kindly note this down. Tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal in length. Easy property, no children. Now you will never forget this. The first one is what? The angle between a tangent and a radii is 90 degrees. Second property is if you draw two tangents from an external point to the circle, both of them are going to be equal in length. All right. Now children, third property. Your note should be complete, okay? I'll come there to check. The third property which we are going to learn is going to be a combination of the first and the second property. All right. The third property is a combination of the first and the second. So what I'll do is I will draw the radii OA and OB. Okay. Then I'll be drawing the tangent from P to A and the tangent from P to B. Kindly make a note of this. I drew a circle with center, then I plotted the radii, OA and OB. Then from an external point to P, I plotted both the tangents PA and PB. Okay. Now children, what is the property associated with this? Always remember these two angles, angle AOB and angle APB, they both will be always supplementary. What is the result coming out of such a figure, children? The sum of angle AOB and angle APB will be always 180 degree. That means both these angles are supplementary to each other. Note it down. I'm going to show you why did I say so. Okay. Just note down this result. Now I'm going to teach you why it is so, why it is happening so. All right. Online students, are you all noting down everything in your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please make sure that you're noting it down. Now, if I ask you, children, if I ask you, how much would be this angle? Angle OAP, 90 degree. Angle OAP is what? The angle between the radii and the tangent. So that has to be 90 degree. Second question, how much would be angle OBP? OBP is also 90 degree because it is the angle formed between the radii and the tangent. If I ask you, what is this shape AOBP? What shape is this? It's a quadrilateral, isn't it? Four sides are there, so it is a quadrilateral. I'm not specifically asking you what is the name of that quadrilateral. It can be a kite, it can be a rhombus, anything, children. I'm least bothered about it. Bare minimum I know is what? It is the quadrilateral. You know, in this quadrilateral, this angle is 90. This angle is 90. So it's quite obvious, no, children, the sum of the remaining two angles in this quadrilateral should also be 180 degree, isn't it? Because angle A plus angle B is what? 180. Okay, this is how we do it. Children, you know angle A plus angle O plus angle B plus angle P should be equal to what? 180 degrees. Out of which you know the sum of angle A and angle B is what? 90 plus 90, which is equal to 180 degrees, plus angle O plus angle P, which is equal to, oh, sorry, so it's 360, no? Yeah, this is 360. Sorry, my mistake. This is equal to 360 degrees. This is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, what will be angle O plus angle P? That will be 360 minus 180, which is equal to 180 degrees. Understood? Was it easy to understand? Is equal to 180 degrees. That's why I said angle O plus angle P is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. Now, if you have to apply this property, children, if you have to apply this property, how will you apply it and write the reason for it? That I will show you. Okay, Maria, everyone clear? Freddy, Nabil, Salim, Joel, Janice, Amal, Ron, Rian, Gopika, Harini, Gautam. Please ask me, children, if you have any doubt. So, don't hesitate, okay? Yeah. How will you write the statement? Derivation is clear. Why the sum of those two angles are 180? Yeah. So this is how you will write. Children, angle between the radii and the tangents are supplementary. Angle between the radii and the tangents are supplementary. Am I right, children? Angle between the radii, what is it? Angle AOB. Angle between the tangents, what is it? Angle APB. Huh? And both these angles are what? Supplementary. That means if you take the sum of these two angles, it will be 180 degrees. Learn the third property. Now, let's learn the fourth property. Let's do it. Imagine you have a circle with a center O. Now, this is one property which many of the students get confused. Okay, is known as alternate segment property, and you must have solved sums based on it. Alternate segment property. Listen to me, children, very carefully. Huh? The other three properties were very simple. It was our substandard. But this one is not like that. Imagine you have a chord AB. All right, imagine you have a chord AB. This chord AB has how many endpoints? Two endpoints. One endpoint is A and the other endpoint is what? B. Or if I ask you which is the start point, you can say A, endpoint is B, isn't it? Imagine, children, I took one of these points. I took one of the points, which is point A, and through that point A, I drew a tangent. All right, imagine AT is the tangent. I could also draw it through point B. Remember, children, I could also draw it through point B. Just that I drew it through point A. Okay. If you notice, there is an angle created between the chord AB and the tangent AT. You all can see that, right? Fine. Let me assume that angle is equal to x degree. Now, children, let me subtend an angle from this chord AB to the circumference of the circle, and let me name it as angle ACB. Let me name it as angle ACB. All right. So I have shown you two different angles in the same figure. The first angle which I showed you is the angle created between the tangent AT and the chord AB. And the second angle which I showed you is the angle subtended by chord AB on the where? Circumference of the circle, that is at point C, isn't it? So I have shown you two different angles. One is angle BAT and the other one is angle ACB. Okay. Now, how can you relate these two angles? Very simple it is, children. Whatever is angle BAT, the same will be angle ACB. Kindly make a note of this. Isn't it easy to remember? Whatever is the Loka, what happened, man? The expression that you gave is, just now I flew a rocket from here. Is it so complex? Number, take x as 30 degree. Angle BAT is equal to 30 degree. Then angle ACB will be equal to 30 degrees. Loka, when I teach you, you have to pay attention here. In your mind also, your mind should be open enough to listen what I'm saying. At that time, you must be thinking something else. That's what happens. It happens with me also. When staff meeting is going on, the brother principal is saying something, I'm thinking of something else. And then eventually I don't come to know what is happening in the staff meeting. All right. Because I'm not opening my mind to grasp whatever the other person is saying. That may be just because of my disinterest. All right. Huh? Here also the same thing happens. I am teaching you. You are looking at the screen, but in your mind, you are thinking about something else. It may not be about any movie or what happens in your family. It may be about circles itself, but you are totally lost in some other property or other happenings in the world of circles. Are you getting it? So when I teach something, keep your mind open to listen to what I'm saying. All right. I'm not telling you that it is a fault of yours because I am also a very weak person. At times, I also don't pay attention to the other person. All right. It happens at times. So that is why I'm able to relate with you. How many of you face this problem? You are looking at the other person, but you're thinking of something else. It happens, no? Yeah, we all are human beings, children, right? We all tend to do mistakes. And this is one of the gravest mistakes that we can do. The other person will come and talk to you a lot of things, and you will be, where you are thinking of something else, right? The other person is thinking that you are listening to him. At times, Gio will come and talk to me. Okay, Gio talks a lot. Gio will go on giving me, a lot of gyan, information, knowledge. Okay, and I'll be telling her, oh, I don't know. Okay. But what? Array, I'm not listening to Gio. I'm thinking about tomorrow morning session. And poor guy, he thinks that I was listening to him. It happens at times. Okay. No, in between, I have to tell you something which is very realistic. Right? It happens to him. Maria, do you have this problem?
Times.
At times. Yeah, that's what we all are human beings, no? It happens. All right. Coming back into the business, I'll repeat it, okay? Now keep your mind open to receive. Children, what is angle BAT? Angle BAT is the angle created between the chord AB and the tangent AT. And I have assumed it to be how much? X degrees. And what is angle ACB? It is the angle subtended by this chord AB on the circumference of the circle. And what did I say? Whatever is the angle between the chord and the tangent, the same will be the angle subtended by this chord on the circumference of the circle. That means if I'm assuming BAT is equal to X degrees, angle ACB will also be equal to X degrees. In short, I can say angle BAT is equal to angle ACB. Am I clear? Loka, is it clear? Online, everyone? Very good. No doubt? So the fourth property is also done. Okay. Children, let's move on to the first sum. Statement of statement. Thank you for reminding me. Children, now listen to this. Many students I have observed, okay, many students, you know what they do? They will write the full sentence which I said now. Angle created between the chord and the tangent is equal to the angle subtended by the same chord on the circumference of the circle. It turns out to be very lengthy and no teacher is interested in reading such long essays. All right. So children, even in the textbook, they have used this short form. Alternate segment property. Alternate segment property. Just mention this. Any examiner in ICSE will understand what you meant. Okay. You all are thinking, no, why alternate segment? How come that word is used? Alternate segment. Let me give you an explanation for that. Children, you all know I have taught you what is a minor segment, what is a major segment. You all know that. So if I ask you this question, children, where is this angle BAT happening? Don't you feel it is happening in the minor segment? It is happening in the minor segment. Very good. And if I ask you, where is this angle ACB happening? It is happening in the major segment. Aren't they happening in two alternate segments? Yeah, they both are happening in the two alternate segments. That is the reason they have shortened the name of the property as what? Alternate segment property. Are you getting it? Still, when you ask me anything, I have an answer for it. Okay, please do ask. And if I don't have an answer, I'll make sure that tomorrow evening itself I'll come back with an answer. But please do keep inquiring. So why it is happening so? Why it is not happening so? I will come up with an answer. All right. So this property is also done. Let's start with the first problem. What do you know? Let's start. Geosaurus. Where is he? All right, chalo. First exercise, student. Chapter number 17, first exercise. Children, question number 1. I don't think you will need a support from me for solving this sum. Angle between what reason? They have already given you a 90 degree. You don't have to mention anything in this. Simply apply Pythagoras theorem and you're done with the answer, right? How much it is going to be? Even if you are in class 7, you could have solved this, right? 6 centimeter. Yeah. 6 centimeter. Very good. Children, you all know that this angle this angle between the radius and the tangent is how much? 90 degrees, right? Foolish people, they already gave it to us. They shouldn't have given it, right? They shouldn't have given it to 90 degree because we are not using our brain here. You know this angle is 90 degrees. So what kind of a triangle is triangle OTP? What is it, children? Yeah, right angle triangle. When right angle triangle is given, to whom do we go? For help. Pythagoras Baba, isn't it? Yeah. So children, OP is how much? 10 centimeter. OT is how much? 8 centimeters. This angle is how much? 90 degree. Hypotenuse square minus base square. I think children, you get the answer as 6 centimeters. How many of you got this? Never even attempted the sum during revision. They will not ask you. Who will ask such a silly sum, isn't it, for a class 10 question paper? Very disappointing, no? So, yeah, this one is a little bit better. The next two questions. Okay. All right. Children, you can start solving the next sum. Where is A? AB is the tangent. This is A, children, okay? They have given it as B. Byju's is also doing mistakes nowadays. Yeah, that is A. Do it fast. Within 30 seconds, I need an answer to this. They are asking you to find the radius of the circle. Start doing this sum. You have to do it. You have to write and solve. Joel, why you didn't come for offline? Unmute.
Sir,
Not audible, Joel.
well. Sir, not feeling well.
Text me in chat. Very good. Maria and Amal have got the answer. Who else? Who else? Oh, that is a previous answer. All right. Okay. Sorry. Still didn't solve. Now what happened, Luca? Okay, Joel. Okay, Joel. Yeah, you do the sum. Gopika, Harini, Priyan, Ron, Amal, solved it. It's very easy, children. What happened? What is O? O is the center of the circle, right? Then OB is what? The radius. What is AB? AB is the tangent. How much is the angle created between? Is 90 degree. So what kind of a triangle is triangle OBA? It's a right angle triangle, right? Now, AB is how much? 15 centimeters. The height is 15. Then AC is how much? 7.5. All right. Now, children, pay attention. Don't attempt the sum anymore. I'll teach you. You have to find what the radius of the circle. So OB is what? The radius. Even OC is what? The radius, isn't it? OB and OC both are radius. So children, if you take this right angle triangle this way, if you take this right angle triangle where this is vertex A, this is vertex B, and this is vertex O, this angle happens to be 90 degrees. If I ask you to give me the measurements for all the three sides, children, you could say AB is equal to 15 because it was given to us. OB is what? The radius. So it is R. If I ask you what is AO or OA, how much it is? 7.5 plus R. Very good. You got all the three sides of the right angle triangle. Now we will take help from Pythagoras, isn't it? Yeah. So according to Pythagoras theorem, it should be 7.5 plus R the whole square is equal to 15 square plus R square. Understood, Sachin? Which property? No, man. We are dealing with the sides, isn't it? We are dealing with the length of the sides. Third property could have been used if they were asking us to find a particular angle, isn't it? Here we are dealing with the sides. Okay, so we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Am I clear? Look, you are following it today. Now, 7.5 plus R the whole square. Let's solve this. I think this is A plus B the whole square. Yeah. So let's solve it further. A plus B the whole square is what? What is the expansion, Joshua? What is the expansion of A plus B the whole square? Oh, Nami undu. What is 7.5 the whole square? 56.25. Correct or no? 56.25 plus B square, which is R square, plus 2 into A into B. What is 2 into 7.5? It is 15. 15 into R, 15R. Very good. Which is equal to 15 square is what? 225 plus R square. Now, children, you can very easily eliminate R square and R square from both the sides, isn't it? I was actually afraid that you will get a quadratic equation. Now I'm a little relieved, isn't it? Because R square and R square got eliminated. Now, children, 15R is equal to R. 15R is equal to 225 minus 56.25. 15R is equal to 225 minus 56.25 because I just brought that 56.25 to the left right hand side. Sandra, clear? Sia? Albina? 15R is equal to, how much is the difference between these two numbers? Help me, children. How much? 100 and something, no? What is the difference of 225 and 56.25? Hello? Online students? 168.75, isn't it? Yeah, very good. Amal? 168.75. So R will be equal to 168.75 divided by 15. Please do it at the earliest and get me the answer. Divide it and get me the answer. 11.25. Yeah, how many of you got this? Maria, Pavish? 11.25. Very good. Rian, Maria. Then Very good, very good. Ron, good job, children. 11.25. I hope online students have not used a calculator. Never use it, children, because you will not be able to access it. Okay, fine. So this sum is also done. Radius is found. Any doubt? No doubt. If you don't have any doubts, please go home and revise it again. Okay, whichever sums you found difficult today, revise only those sums. All right, just go through it, explain the sum to yourself, and then write it once in your rough notebook so that it permanently gets stored in your mind. Manuki, what did I say? How? Very good. Janice, very good. Yeah, 11.25. One last sum for the day. Everyone, one last
Excuse
sum.
me, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Who is it?
So can we use the second property for this sum? Like,
No, man. No, no, no. The first, second, and the third property. No. What was the second property?
the tangent from an extreme point of the circle are equal in length.
No, man. But here we are dealing with only one tangent, no? Nabeel? Here there is only one tangent. This one, AB.
No.
Isn't it? Yeah. The other one is not a tangent. AO is not a tangent. All right.
Okay, sir.
One last one. We'll do it. Dada? പെട്ടെന്ന് ചെയ്തേ. Do it fast. Loga, class is not yet over. You have to do this sum. Next time, you please take the pen and pencil on your hand and come. In one class, you will drop the pencil at least 10 times. In the what? Okay, okay, okay. Do it. How many of you got? Do it. Draw the figure at least. Did you all do this sum in school? Achha, it is left. He will teach you. What about you, Sia? They did this sum. Not 14. 8 is the answer. Okay. Any suggestions, online students? Maria is in deep thinking. Janice is also deeply thinking. Freddy, നീ എവിടെയാടാ? നിന്റെ മുഖം ഒന്ന് കാണട്ടെ. Sachin, no idea. All right. Discussion time over. Now listen. Children. Joanne, yeah, Jarrett, Shazia. Sandra. Now, children, listen. I expected you people to solve this. Huh? Was it an over expectation? Yes. You all know what a concentric circle is. In class 8, you have learned. A circle inside a circle which shares the same center, isn't it? That is known as concentric circles. Now, children, remember, concentric circles means it is not always compulsory. There should be only 2 circles. There may be multiple circles. There can be even 1 million circles. Huh? All the circles should be what? Sharing the same center. That is the only condition to be followed. Are you getting it? The center of all the circles should be the same. That is known as concentric circles. Now here we have to deal with only 2 concentric circles. One is the outer one and the other one is the inner one. All right. Now children, this straight is not good for your spine. 2 circles are there whose radii are 5 and 3 centimeter. It's quite obvious, no children? Bigger circle, bigger radius. Smaller circle, smaller radius. So I can assume the length of OS as what? 5. Okay. I can assume the length of OS as 5. And then I can assume the length of OT as what? 3. Can I do this? Why? Because OS is the radius of the big circle. And what is OT? OT is the radius of the smaller circle. So I labeled OS as 5, OT as 3. Now they are asking us to find the length of the chord of the outer circle which touches the inner circle. What does that mean, children? Length of the chord of the outer circle. What? Woman. Which is, children, they were mentioning the chord SP. You did not understand that? After reading? Listen, children. Listen. Read that question once again. Maria, listen to this. They are talking about the chord of the bigger circle. Can't I assume SP as the chord of the bigger circle? And it touches the inner circle. Isn't it touching the inner circle at point D? It is touching the inner circle at point D. Isn't it? So they were in fact asking us to find what? The length of SP. Okay. Now I'll teach you how to find it. You all remember, children, in class 9 when you were learning circles. I don't know how many of you remember. Imagine, children, you have a chord like this, okay? Imagine you have a chord like this, AB. And from the center, imagine so wait a minute. No, you don't have to learn that property here again. I'll tell you something. Children, couldn't you apply the first property which we learned today? The angle formed between the radii and the tangent is equal to how much? 90 degrees. Children, what is this OT? OT is the radii of the smaller circle. What is this ST? ST is the tangent to the circle, isn't it? Isn't OT and ST intersecting each other at point T? Yeah. So what will be the angle created over here? It should be 90 degrees, right? So children, what kind of a triangle you are getting here? Right angle triangle SOT, isn't it? Sort. So what is OS? It is 5. What is OT? It is 3. And how much is ST? It is 4 centimeter. Children, it is not yet over. They were asking us to find what? The length of the chord, isn't it? And in class 9, you have learned. If I will teach you that property. Children, can you please maintain silence? I know you want to go home, learn the sum and then leave. All right. Children, did you all understand how I got this 4 centimeter? By applying Pythagoras theorem on triangle OTS, right? On triangle OTS. Now we have to get the length of SP. For that, I will go back to the property which you learned in class 9. Imagine you have a circle with center O. Now, children, imagine you have a chord AB. All right. If I draw a perpendicular from the center to the chord AB, then it will bisect the chord AB. This is a property which you have learned in class 9. I think you forgot. Imagine, children, OC is the perpendicular drawn to the chord AB. In that case, the chord AB will be divided into two equal parts. Are you getting it? So, children, right now I showed what this TS is equal to 4 centimeter. So, in that case, don't you feel OT is a perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord SP, isn't it? What is OT? OT is the perpendicular drawn because this angle is what, children? Yeah, it is 90 degrees, isn't it? So what is OT? OT is the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord SP. Don't you feel the chord SP will be equally divided? Yes. So out of which one portion is TS, which is 4 centimeter. So it's quite obvious. The other portion TP will also be equal to 4 centimeter. So this implies the length of SP is equal to 4 plus 4. That is equal to 8 centimeters. Am I clear with this? Clear? Children, please refer to this once again. Don't be in a hurry to leave, children. I'll teach you. Children, don't be in a hurry to leave. I am also feeling tired because I'm standing from the last 1.5 hours, isn't it? I'm also feeling tired. All right. Children, let's learn how to write the statement and the reasons. So what is the first statement that you're going to make here? What is the first statement that you're going to make here? Angle T is equal to 90 degrees, isn't it? That has to be mentioned. Listen, children, angle OTS, isn't it? Angle OTS is equal to 90 degrees. What reason you will mention here? Angle between the radii and the tangent. Sit, go. Arthur, you just sit for 2 minutes. I'll finish all the sum. Okay. Children, angle OTS is equal to 90 degrees. Why? What is the reason? Angle formed between the radii and the tangent. Property number 1. All right. Then you will apply Pythagoras theorem and get the value of TS. How much is TS? 4 centimeter. Please show the calculation. Then, children, you will say TP is also equal to 4 centimeter. And what is the reason behind it? Children, the perpendicular drawn from the center to a chord bisects the chord. Write it. Bisects the chord. Easy to understand. Perpendicular drawn from the center to a chord bisects the chord. Then you will write this implies the length of the whole chord SP is equal to how much? 4 plus 4, and that is equal to 8 centimeters. Okay, that is equal to 8 centimeters. Over. Am I clear with the concept? Maria, Janice, Caitlin, did you all understand? Online students, Ron, Amal, please let me know, children. Am I clear with it? Freddie?
Yes, sir.
Fine. All right. So, children, now class is getting over after 15-20 minutes. Whatever sums we did, Joanne, whatever sums, call him, man. Whatever sums we did today, out of all the sums, whichever sum you found difficult, please revise it today itself, okay? Before you go to sleep, so that it permanently gets stored. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, children, for joining. God bless you all. Take care. See you on Friday. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.